everyone! How exciting! So today in the mail I received my August Chalk Couture transfer, and how it works is, as a designer, I get in advance the transfer for the month so that I can share it with you. And just a little about myself for those of you who don't know me. My name is Teresa. I am the owner of Collectively Vintage, and I am also a Chalk Couture independent designer. So what that means is, not only do I design items, I also carry them for people who do not want to be a designer and just want to purchase the products and make their own things. I know a number of you have probably seen, I've posted a lot of my things that I make, which is a lot of fun. So, and I apologize, I tried to schedule, I'm looking at my computer here, but I tried to schedule this FaceTime live for today at 7, but I'm not familiar with how that works, whether or not when I schedule it, it automatically starts, and I got really nervous because I didn't get a notification and it didn't start. So I just wanted to jump right in, bypass all of that. So hopefully you guys aren't on my other invitation. And if so, you can go back and watch this later. But I did want to share with you the cool new Chalk Couture transfer, and I'm gonna put you guys down so you can see. Sorry. Oh my God, please work. See, I had this perfect, and now it just doesn't want to do what it wants to do. Okay. Straighten you out a little bit. Okay. So our transfer this month is the Be Brilliant. And you can see it's the August transfer. And it's pretty cute. It's a light bulb. And it just says Be Brilliant in the center of the light bulb here. Oh, and I didn't bring a scissors. Oh, shoot. I need to go away for 1 second. Please hang in there. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. And you know what? I was just thinking, I'm trying to do this so scripted, and I hate doing scripted. So I'm just going to tell you about the product in my own way, and I'm going to be real. I don't want to be phony or pretend that I'm somebody I'm not. So this is my first video for Chalk Couture. So, and we're doing the Be Brilliant. So what I'm going to do, I just wanted to quickly see, I have you guys up on my computer as well. So I am just going to see if I can pull this up so that if you guys come on, I can read your comments. So just bear with me here. Bear with me. Perfect. Okay. So basically what you have to do is, Chalk Couture is, it's a chalkboard based. You use these pastes and you can make your own chalkboards. And what's really nice about this is, there's a little crease in there. This is completely washable. So every month you can go through, you can erase what you have on your board, and you can do a new board. So for this month, it is the Be Brilliant, which is super cute, and I'm just going to demonstrate it for you. So the colors I'm going to use today are the white, and then I have the school bus, and I have coastal. And the only reason I'm using coastal is because I do not have any grays. If I had like elephant gray, I would use gray, but I'm just going to improvise and use coastal. It's pretty close to gray. It's kind of like a bluish gray, so I think it'll work for what I want to use it for. Okay, so first you start by, sorry, it was all over this. I want to start by, you just cut this apart, and this is super easy. I have to tell you, I have grandchildren, and I can't wait till they're a little older. I mean, my oldest is only 2 right now, but this would be so fun for kids to do because it's super easy. There's really not much involved other than placing your transfers and spreading the ink. So I'm going to start, I believe, I'm going to turn around this way. So it's going to look like this when it's finished. And this is just a little background that goes in here. But I believe I'm going to start with the light. And the light, I'm going to use my white paste. So basically all you do is you take it off the backer, and it's sticky on the back side. So they always recommend when you get a new transfer to fuzz it. So I have a towel here, so I'm just going to take it, I'm going to throw it on the towel without curling it up. Okay. Throw it on a towel, and you just rub it down real good, and then you peel it off. And what that does is it helps the transfer not stick to your board. If I was just to stick this right on here, the transfer would stick, and it would stretch when I went to pull it off. So I'm going to center this as best as I can, and it looks like it pretty much fits right to the size of the board I'm using. And then you just want to press it down, and it comes up very easy if you get air bubbles or anything. So I'm just going to peel it up a little. I'm going to press it back down. Try to get the air bubbles out the best I can. And it's funny because when I picked this up from the mail today, it comes in an envelope and it says do not bend on it. And of course it was just crammed into my P.O. box. So some of these little imperfections that I'm getting here are probably related to, and I'm not going to worry too much about these bubbles out here because I'm only worried about where the silk screen is, because that's where my chalk is going to go. Okay, and you can use this to get some bubbles out. And one important thing with the pastes, okay, so you get the paste and they're kind of runny, but some of them, and I'm going to show you with my yellow, my school bus, they're not so runny. They're a little thick and chunky. So you want to make sure that all of your paste is, I'm going to say, the consistency of maybe sour cream. So I'm just going to spray a little water here now, just a little bit. You don't want to put too much water. I'm just going to use my paintbrush here to stir it, and you just mix it up. And as you mix it, it kind of breaks it down and makes it nice and creamy again, which is amazing. And this stuff smells, I love the way it smells. It smells almost like, I can't even explain it. It has like a floral fragrance to it. Not real strong, but it doesn't smell like a chemical. All right, I'm gonna set that to the side because I'm not ready for that yet. I'm gonna wipe this off. White. I just used this last night, so it's still pretty creamy. And sometimes I'll take my squeegee and I'll just get all this extra on there. And this paste does go a long way. So this is a 3-ounce jar, this is a 2-ounce jar, and the 3-ounce jar, I mean, this is gonna last me forever. So it's pretty easy. You just get a little bit on your squeegee, and then you start spreading it. And I find if you go slow and just slowly spread, it's just a lot easier, and it goes a lot faster. I do want to caution you, this stuff does dry pretty quickly, and if it does dry on you, you will have to start all over because the chalk will dry into the silk screen and it won't go onto your board. So I'm just going to quickly get this filled in. And then you scrape the excess off. So I have a ton in here, and it goes right back into the container. Whatever's left over. cover this back up because I don't need it anymore. And then, so you want to pull it from a corner to begin with. White all over my fingers. Pull it from the corner to begin, but you don't want to pull the entire thing from the corner. You want to kind of walk across till the other corner comes up, and then you want to just pull it off. Come on. And there you have it. It's good to either put your transfer into a water bath right away, or just be sure that you are immediately after using it, and I'll do it when I'm done with this video, but you want to wash it off. So I'm just gonna stick it to my desk here, just let it kind of hang there, and I will get it later. And then I have a bunch, I'm just gonna get it off of there. Bunch of little white specks. So you can see here I got some chalk on the board, so I'm just gonna wet my towel, and I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna wipe it off. And then I'll get rid of that chalk. Okay, and then you move on to the next component when this is dry. So normally you want to give it a little time to dry, but like I said, it's very fast drying, so this is almost completely dry. I'm going to take my next piece of the transfer. I'm going to fuzz it so that it doesn't stick to everything. And then you just want to, and I'm doing this upside down, so bear with me. You just want to center it. Looks crooked. And I'm a perfectionist, so I'm gonna turn it this way real quick so I can center this correctly. So I'm just going to center this. Easy peasy. Okay. Still looks crooked. This might take a while because I'm crazy when it comes to this. I want it to be straight. Well, it still doesn't look straight, but I'm just gonna let it go. It's not as straight as it should be, but. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my yellow. So I'm gonna clean off my squeegee. And I'm just using a spray bottle and a towel. And it comes off fairly easy. And then I'm gonna switch to my yellow, my school bus. And anywhere there is not green, that's where the color is gonna go. So we just wanna spread this around, nice and easy and even. I mean, look how easy this is. It's super easy. Swipe it off, put it back in here. Gonna get this dull line because sometimes it'll leave a mark. And I have it all over my fingers. I'm gonna wipe my fingers off a little. And then just pull it out. Super cute. Super, super cute. Look at that, you guys. Oh Oh my God, it's so cute. All right, so I have to give this just a second to dry. I see my mom is online watching. I have her, my mom lives with me, and I have her barricaded in her bedroom with my dogs so that we have peace and quiet. Otherwise, every time I say hi, oh, I don't know what that is. Every time I say hi, my dog Papa would bark. And every time someone walks by, he would bark. So just keep it simple. Okay. It's still pretty wet. I'm a little nervous to put this on, because what'll happen is if I put this on, this green is going to have to go over this and it'll pull it up. And I have had that happen before. And you can see right here, there's supposed to be another white line here. So what I will do, and I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want it to get wet over here. But I'll just take some of the white paste and I'll just kind of draw a little line here, and it'll look just like it's supposed to. I mean, these are very easy to clean up. So, oh yeah, that's really tacky. Really, really tacky. It's a little humid here right now, so it takes a little bit to dry. But if you're joining, if you can let me know where you're from, and if you have any questions about the product, I did post some links in the description for my Chalk Couture website where you could order any of these supplies. Of course, this won't be available till August, but you can just get in there and see everything else that's available. I'm just going to repost. Okay. Still a little tacky. I wish I had my little dryer here. I could dry it. Oh, what are you going to do? Okay, so I am going to... So I'm going to stick this on, but I'm not going to stick the green on as much as I normally would, just because I don't want it to stick. And this is a little hard to tell. I should be placing this when I'm upside down, so bear with me. I don't know if I want it to be exactly touching or not. So I'm just going to hold this up like this. Maybe. Open up my gray. Just stir it up a little and it comes right back to life. And this isn't gray, this is coastal, so it's kind of like a blue-gray. I have another squeegee here I'm going to use just because I didn't wash that one off. I'm just going to pull this up again. Dip in here, and easy peasy. I'm just going to pull it up. And there you have it. How cute is that? Now, if I would have really prepared, I would have centered this on the board. But I didn't know how big it was going to be when it was all together. So obviously I would pull it down a little bit, center it a little more. And I think if I redid this, I would give this a little more space in here too. God, there's so much fuzz. So yeah, I would definitely give that a little more space down there. But all in all, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's absolutely cute. It's the cutest thing. And what's cool about these is, you know, you take it, you put it in your home. Each month you can change it. So like Christmas is coming up and Thanksgiving. I hate to even say Christmas is coming up because I want summer to be here. But 4th of July, any of the holidays, there are transfers available for that. So I would strongly recommend, if you guys are interested in any of this product. I became a designer probably 3 months ago, and super easy to start. It's $99 to become a designer. Now, if you don't want to become a designer, you don't have to pay the $99, obviously. You can go right on my website and you can get any of the product retail. But if you do want to become a designer, there's a great deal. For $99 you get, I think it's like 4 or 5 of these transfers, all different sizes. You get this board. This is the board that I was shipped when I became a designer. You get this board, you get an apron, you get squeegees, you get, I think I got 4 of these pastes, but they were the 2 ounce, and I don't know what they're doing right now with the 3 ounce because they only sell 3 ounce now. So I don't know if they're still giving 4 or 5 or if they're giving 3 or 4 or what they're doing. So that's just something to think about. I mean, and to become a designer, you need to have a sponsor, and obviously I'm a designer and I could be your sponsor. So all of this information is on my website. I'm gonna flip you guys back up so you can see me, so I'm not just talking to the windows. But all this information is on my website, and honestly, I find it really fun. I have a Cricut, and I use my Cricut a lot for making custom stencils, but this is really a cool product, and it makes it super easy. All you have to do is keep them clean. I have these books that I purchased. I have these big books that I purchased, and I keep all of my transfers inside these books. And what's really super nice about it is they have these plastic sheets, black plastic sheets in the book. And instead of putting your transfers back on the backer, I just stick them directly to this piece. So when I'm done washing this piece, I will let it dry face up, and then I will stick it on here and I will stick it in my book. That way I can keep everything organized. The only thing obviously that's not going to fit on here are the bigger transfers, and they do have some beautiful transfers that are huge. They have the one with the rooster on it, and I believe it's called Farm Fresh. And they have from farm to table to soul. I mean, there are so many that you can get. So if you have any questions, please post, share my lives, share my video, and like it. And I hope to see you again soon. Please, please, please let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you soon. Bye.